I'm David Anderson. On behalf of the System Dynamics Society, I'd like to thank Ken Cooper for being with us to share some of his wisdom over the last 40 years. In this case, I'm very eager to hear some of the backstory in the Hughes aircraft story.
Thank you, David. Glad to. It's really just one vignette to this. I've described the problem and the nature of the work and the diagnosis that we came up with through the modeling. As we got to that point, the program was exceedingly important to the corporation, and the program manager invited me to brief the CEO of Hughes Aircraft. So the three of us were there, the program manager, the CEO, and me, sitting in a conference room that was about this size, relatively modest size, not a huge hall, but it was just the three of us. And mind you, at this time, I was still fairly new to Hughes. In fact, this was over 30 years ago, so this was a fairly heady experience for a young consultant. So there I am, briefing the CEO of Hughes Aircraft, and I'm trying to strike just that balance of explaining enough background and analytical bits that the explanation is credible, but not too much so as to lose the attention of the CEO. And I got not very far into the talk and was described, because I wanted to get to the point where I explained the importance of the rework discovery in the diagnosis that we had come up with for the AMRAAM program. And I put the graphic of the rework cycle structure on the slide, or brought the slide up, and got to the point of describing undiscovered rework. And at that moment, the CEO stood up, pushed his chair back, which was on wheels, pushed his chair back, it went careening into the wall behind him, and he jabbed his finger toward me and said, that's what's wrong here, our undiscovered rework. And he certainly got it right, but it took a while for my heart rate to settle down. And I'm convinced that exchange and that explanation and his epiphany was one of the big reasons why we continued working at Hughes for so very long.
Ken, that's a great story. Thank you. If you want to find out more about the Hughes aircraft story, the papers that Ken has written about the rework cycle, are available on the Society's website. Ken, thank you very much.
My pleasure.